What's going on, everyone? Michael here from 3D Print Everything. It's been a while since I've done a video, and for some good reason. One, as I've mentioned in some of my previous videos, I've partnered with Mark Williams from Nova 3D, so he's taking care of the majority of my orders. So I've been kind of focusing on some of the other things in my life, other business ventures, but I had still been handling some other 3D print work, and that's finally come to an end. A very destructive and violent end. I won't go into any more detail on it other than there's people looking for the guy that on all this stuff, and I'm done. I'm so soured and tired of this that 3D print everything, or 3D printing has bested me for now. At least 3D printing for a profit. I definitely feel like a failure. I hadn't made enough money. I finally got to the point of asking somebody for money, and that was the point I said I was going to hang this up and get a job. So that's what I'm going to go do. There's a lot of other people that have a job that do this, or do this with their retirement money, or had more money to start with, or had more employees. Some of those things make a difference. Some of those things may not. I'm just at this point to where, I've got way too many mismatched printers. It'd be different if it was a proper fleet. But, I experimented with a bunch, and I never ended up making enough money to just get like 30 king runes. I only got like 12 or 15. And that's a decent fleet, but, these oddballs, like these 10 logs I have, and these other king runes that aren't, the KP5Ls that are okay. It's time to sell them. So this video is to do two things. One, announce if you're anywhere in DFW, I'm going to be selling good printers that are either completely working, or we can get working before you leave, or if you just take it off my hands, it'll be cheaper. None of these need anything more than like something being unjammed or a new cooling fan. They all run and work and are otherwise decent printers. They're just not ideal if you're trying to run 30 of them, because then you got all these different sizes. You got a 285, you got a 200, you got a 185, you got a 235, you got a 250. All these are running different Cura profiles. So that was part of my issue. But yeah, I'm gonna go try to do some other stuff that will make me some other money. So videos related to 3D printing will probably be more sparse in the future. Maybe a lot of comments and outcry. I might just be, a YouTuber about 3D printing, and that would be great. YouTube won't send me a dang verification, so I've got money waiting for me in YouTube, and that's another reason I haven't made videos, is like I'm at a point to where I can actually make some money on YouTube, but they won't send me the code. I've requested it 3 times, and they're like, if you request it one more time, that's your last time. And it's like, well, and it says, oh, you got to wait up to 4 weeks, so I have to wait a month to get some code in the mail that I need to then plug into AdSense, and I never get it. So I don't know what the deal is, but I've never got this verification code. So I wish I could make some money on YouTube, but I'm not even motivated to do that, because like I'm there and I've done everything, but they won't send me the verification. I mean, I'll try again today. It's at least been a month since I've requested it, or I'll at least look. I know it's been a while, but I would love to give more content, because I've got a lot of knowledge when it comes to fixing these and upgrading these, and which one may or may not be a good printer. And I'd love to share that with all the beginners. And, the whole point of my business was to provide affordable services to people. And it's just the people that didn't understand the process, didn't understand research and development, came at it with a rushed mindset, and who wanted the cheapest possible route, that ends up getting unhappy with the results. And it's like, look, prototyping and 3D printing is rapid, and you can get rapid results, but if you're rushing things and you're choosing the cheapest way of doing things, like it might take longer, or it might cost a little bit more until you get your product that you're going to sell. And if you get into it not understanding that, a lot of people can get upset and mad, and I've dealt with my fair share of those customers, and I'm done. Like I'm absolutely done. Maybe in the future, if I can gather enough money you know, I'll get a new location, a proper location. I'll buy a bunch of brand new printers that'll be 2 or 3 years newer than these. You know, who knows how long it would take. And, you know, I'll set up a small farm somewhere else in a different state, in this state, whatever. For right now, the name will continue with Mark Williams and Nova 3D as long as he's willing to do it. But if he ever ends it, I've got no plans in actively trying to get people or get someone else to carry on the name. I will let it die at that point. So again, if anyone wants to buy any printers really cheap, let me know. Sorry, I was just trying to get in. I will sell these very cheap. What I really want is just maybe 1 or 2 Bamboo Labs, and for my personal sake, and that's it. Yeah. So let me know what you think. Feel free to DM me. I might give more details out to individuals who are super curious, but otherwise, this past week has been really crappy. Like the crappiest it's ever been in this business, and it's because of this business that it was crappy. So nothing at my fault. Anyways, have a good day, guys. Bye.